Flowsaber is the world's first stunt saber designed for high-performance martial arts. Not simply another prop, toy, or souvenir. It's a real, balanced sword. My goal was to create a saber with the proper weight, design, and balance of a real sword, something that has never before been achieved with a stunt saber. After 2 years of research and design, I was able to make my dream a reality. Flowsaber comes with 2 interchangeable blades, one for sparring and one for flow. The sparring blade mimics both the weight and the balance of a European longsword, making it perfect for swordplay. The flow blade is far lighter and creates an ideal balance point for tricks and for spinning. Each saber is custom fabricated with a weighted pommel and a thin 1-inch diameter grip, the perfect size for martial arts. This thin hilt allows your hand to properly grip the saber like you would a real sword. Rechargeable 18650 lithium-ion batteries provide up to 3.4 hours of charge time to a single, high-powered interchangeable Cree LED. This is the beginning of a new evolution of cosplay, where people have the power to acquire new skills like in a video game. Training with Flowsaber is like upgrading your avatar in real life. We need your help to make this new lifestyle a reality.
The virtual reality is getting a huge interest all across the world, and we all like to share our excitement with friends and strangers. But in the process, we also share dead skin cells, nose and forehead grease, makeup, sweat, but also fungi, bacteria and viruses via the same face cushion of the VR headset. Even though there haven't been any reports of somebody getting a disease from sharing a headset yet, it is known that even a makeup brush can cause cross-infection. In the same way, a VR headset could transfer various types of conjunctivitis, or pink eye, strep throat, staphylococcal skin infections, or meningitis, if worn after an infected person.
Hi, my name is Miloš Paripović, and my goal now is to reduce the chances of that happening. That's why I created the VR Sanitizer.
The VR Sanitizer disinfects your headset with ultraviolet radiation. It uses the same type of UVC radiation that is used in operating rooms to sanitize surgical instruments between procedures. This UVC radiation breaks molecular bonds within microorganismal DNA and ultimately kills it. In addition, the device uses a fan to create airflow over the foam pads to evaporate the moisture from the pads and dry them out. This prevents bacterial growth and mold while also removing loose microparticles from the foam. After using a headset, place it on the VR Sanitizer. After several seconds of disinfecting, the device will turn off. You do not have to remove the headset, as it also serves as a convenient wall-mounted headset holder. We are at the third working prototype designs of sanitizers for both Oculus Rift CV1 and HTC Vive. Help us reach the funding goal to finish the prototypes and start the production of the sanitizers for your favorite VR headset. As a thank you, you will get your VR Sanitizer before they go on sale to general public, as soon as the first batch of devices is finished with the production. Thank you.
Meet Herbert, your very own vertical farm for fresh chilies, mint, basil, chives, strawberries, you name it, Herbert can grow it. We created Herbert for you. because we wanted to make it possible for everyone to grow their own food. Doesn't matter if you don't have a lot of space, time, or even if you don't have a green thumb. In Herbert, you can grow up to 15 plants at the same time, and you can harvest them whenever you need it. This way, you can reduce your food waste too. And the best thing is, you know what's in your food. No GMO, no pesticides, no herbicides, because you're growing everything at home. Plants in Herbert grow directly in water. Growing this way is called hydroponics, and it makes planting less messy and consumes around 90% less water than growing plants in soil. And with our in-house developed LED technology, which mimics sunlight, you can grow fresh vegetables, herbs, and strawberries all year round. And with a simple swipe in our app, you can change the light settings to suit your own needs. In Herbert, you can produce around 80 to 90 heads of lettuce every year. Growing hydroponically yields 40% more harvest than growing with traditional farming methods. That's a fresh head of lettuce every 4 to 5 days.
For 3 years, we've been installing and optimizing hydroponic systems into restaurants and offices. And with your help, we can bring professional gardening into everyone's home. So please, support us and share it on your network.
Because there's nothing better than sharing a dinner with family and friends. A dinner that you not only cooked by yourself, but that you harvested as well.
You know the usual morning routine, hitting snooze over and over. Eventually you read some headlines before realizing just how much time you've already lost. With Firefly, that's all about to change. You wake up on time and in your own way with smart home integration. You really are awake when you turn off your alarm because Firefly detects when you stand in front of the mirror. You even get an overview of your day right where you already look.
Firefly, start a 2-minute timer.
But Firefly can do so much more.
Call me a ride.
I found a ride. Would you like to request it?
Yes.
Tell me a random fact.
The blood in the famous shower scene in Psycho was actually chocolate sauce.
We started construction by building a few 3D printers big enough to handle the challenge, and then got to work designing the backend. Now after many iterations, and then a few more versions, and hours of printing, we are ready to show the world our finished product. We designed the mirror to be tablet-powered, keeping it affordable and customizable. Besides, it's a much better use of last year's devices than just keeping them all in a box. We designed Firefly so you can fit any tablet in any position you want on the mirror.
Hi, I'm Noah. I started Firefly last year. Now the team has grown to 4 of us, and we can't wait for you to experience Firefly yourself.
We've done extensive research, and we lined up glass manufacturers, and we've built our own 3D printers to prepare for our Kickstarter launch.
We're really excited to start building Firefly on a mass scale. But to do that, we need your support by backing us on Kickstarter today.
Everyone loves LEDs. RasPiO Inspiring is a system of differently shaped, programmable RGB LED boards that can be connected together to make whatever 2D or 3D shape you want. Make a mood light, light pyramid, internet clock, TV simulator. RasPiO Inspiring can be controlled by most popular electronics platforms. You can even control it with your phone if connected to Wi-Fi. RasPiO Inspiring LEDs are controlled by SPI. I've written a Python driver class for them which makes it child's play to control them. As with all RasPiO products, there will be examples and top quality tutorials and instructions supporting the product. I'm also planning an SPI tutorial to show you how these things work and how I wrote the Python driver class. Always be learning. There's a fat-sized driver board and 3 shapes to begin with. If the project does well enough, we'll do the other 2 shapes as well. And the better the project does, the more learning resources we can create around it. Please back RasPiO Inspiring today by selecting one of the rewards either here or here.